Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a little education on how you can let your reputation and your experience help you earn badges in the Acklin Avenue training program. It as existing developers, QA testers, designers, BAs, product owners, everybody, we've been here for a while, and we've gained a lot of experience. And here comes this big, scary training program, and maybe it seems like a lot, but really, with our experience, we should be able to go ahead and get credit for the things that we already know, and not have to go through a lot of evaluations and classes and things like that for things that we really are already experts in. So here I'm just going to tell you or show you a few. Well, one wonderful way to do that. You really all you have to do is take your training board that you should already have. If you don't, then you can request one from me, and I'll create one for you. And just find some fellow developers or fellow testers, fellow workers, who you feel are experts in different fields. Pass them the link to either a card in your Trello board, or pass them the link to the whole Trello board, and just say, hey, can you get in there and vote for me on a few of these things? And as long as that person is would be considered an expert in that area, then they would be able to evaluate you by voting for you, saying, yes, this person, you are already an expert in this area. And I'm going to show you an example of how this works. After you have enough votes, which I believe the count is 3, if you've got 3 votes from your fellow people, your peers, then that topic can be moved to confirmed done or passed evaluation. And once you've got all of those things cleared out of a module, then you'll be able to get the badge for that module. It's that easy. There might be some that you can get 3 votes on for everything. You're just an expert all the way down the line. There might be some that are left over that you just need to work on. Well, that actually clears out that list quite a bit, and it might give you the encouragement that you need to be able to just focus on those things that you need to improve on, get those passed over to evaluation, and then you'll have your badge. So, okay, enough talking. I'm just going to pull up the screen share that I've got. I thought I would use Richard Suwati's board as an example. So you can see that Richard has already completed the quality testing module, so he's already got his badge, but he's got a few more in here, advanced quality testing and things like that. And I feel like I'm an expert in some of these things, so I can vouch for Richard and vote for him on some of these things. One thing that I'll show you before I do that is that the board that you're using has to have a power-up called voting, and an administrator of the board can enable or disable the voting on a board. So you can see here Richard is a member of the board, but he's not an administrator. A lot of times a training mentor is an administrator on the board, so training mentors can enable voting. So I'm just going to go to power-ups, and I've already enabled it, so I'll close this out. But I wanted you to see that if you don't see the vote button, it's because the voting is not enabled. All right, so I am certain that Richard knows all about selecting HTML elements with CSS selectors. So I'm just going to vote right here. So you can see I've got a vote here, and it shows my name as one of the voters. And so now Richard has 1 vote for that. 2 more, and then this card can actually be moved on down the line to confirm done, so that he doesn't have to spend time on the assignment and the evaluation and things like that for that. Also, I know that that Richard is an expert in API testing, so I'm going to vote for him in that. And I'm sure he's an expert in a lot of these things, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to go through each one. I know that Scrum roles, no problem. Intro to Scrum is going to be covering like just the basics of Scrum. So I know that Richard knows about the basics of Scrum. And then see, database first versus code first. Richard's been doing database first for quite a while, so I'm going to vote for him in that. And clean code, I know that he writes great code, so I'm going to vote for him in that. So on and so forth. I could probably do a better job of voting for Richard by just kind of looking at each card in a module and try to just go down the line. I don't know very much about white, black, and smoke testing. So here's an example of a time when I should not vote. So I don't know very much about this one. I should not vote for Richard as an expert because I'm not an expert myself. Functional, non-functional testing, I'm sure that I have a feeling I know about this right here, but it's there's some terminology that I'm not familiar with. So I'm not going to vote for that because I don't consider myself an expert. Multi-device testing, probably, but I have a feeling Sharon's got some really great content in there that I still need to learn. So I'm not going to vote for him on that because I'm not really an expert. So just to give you an example of when you should vote, when you shouldn't vote, and if you are Richard, then hopefully you're watching your board and you can see that, oh wow, I've got a lot of votes, at least 3 in every one of the cards in my quality testing. Then I can just go ahead and move all those over to confirm done and request my badge. So and if you want to request a badge, then all you got to do is just send me an email or send me a private message in Slack telling me, hey, I'm done with this module. I'll issue you the badge, and then you'll have it in your backpack. Well, that is all for right now. I hope it was informative for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always ready to answer questions and keep you informed. And good luck with using your reputation experience to help you get those badges. Have a good one.